to Crafty Clegs. My name is Jeanette and today I'm coming to you from the northwest of England where I live with my husband Timothy and our little dog Zach. Today is Saturday the 30th of September 2023. I wanted to just do a little bit of a roundup of what I'd been up to in the month of September before I start my vlogs tomorrow. I haven't actually been up to that much, to be fair. When I look around and see what I've done, I've had a very, very laid back month of crafting, and I don't know why, because I can't particularly think I've done anything to replace it. I think it's just been one of those months where yeah, I haven't really done that much. I have been away with friends this month. We all went to a yarn festival. If you are interested in watching that video and my haul from there, I will leave the links to them down below for you to watch. So yeah, there was a lot of preparation for that. I made quite a few gifts, so I was busy in my craft room doing that, and obviously I didn't want to share that with you because there was gifts, and now they have been gifted, so I haven't got them to show you. But if you head over to my friend Karen from Stitches and Jacks and Dawn from the Woven Almanac and Dawn's Days, I'm sure, in fact I know they've shown off their gifts that I made them, so you could perhaps have a look at them on there. I also have made a junk journal this month as a gift, which takes up quite a lot of time. I am making more as gifts and wanted to actually gift them at my weekend away, but unfortunately I just ran out of time. I just had to concentrate on Helen's junk journal because I was seeing Helen, and you know, that one time, and Helen goes off and you know, she's about 2 hour, excuse me, I think she said she's about a 2 hour drive from Skipton. So she lives quite a way away, so we don't see Helen that much. And I didn't really want to send her journal in the post because I just wanted it to be there and for me to gift it to her. But yeah, I've got another 3 to do because I'd also made one for Dawn, Karen and Laura, but they're still in the corner there and I haven't finished them yet. Anyway, I'm babbling, aren't I? So I'm going to try and make it quite a short one because there's been quite a lot of videos uploaded just recently. So without further ado, let's get into it. Today I am drinking just a normal Dow Egbert coffee. This, let me have a sip. Excuse me, this is what I got when I went away last week. Karen from Stitches and Jacks bought us all a mug. She bought me this one and it's got all like autumn acorns, and it's just an autumn themed. It's got toadstools and mushrooms, and isn't it pretty? And she bought one for Dawn with bees on. Oh, it was lovely. So yeah, I'm just drinking coffee today. Right, I will start with I've got 2 works in progress at the moment. Well, no, I haven't, says any crafter. I've got 2 work in progress. I've got 222, but the ones that I'm actively working on at the moment are 2 projects. One of them you'll have seen before, and it's coming on quite nicely. It is almost finished. Is my, well, I want to say Halloween wreath, but I'm going to call it my autumnal wreath. So, since you last saw this, I have added a bat. Now this was a free pattern. Not sure where it was. I was looking through Instagram and I saw the free pattern. Now if I can find it, I'm not very good with links on Instagram. So if I can find it, I will leave the name down below and then you can go off and find it on her Instagram page. But yeah, the bat was a free pattern. So I've added the bat and I've added this cute little gnome. Would you call it a gnome? Yeah, a gnome. So all that's left to put on this now, on the actual ring, the wreath, I have made some miniature. I did show them to you last time I podcast. I've made some miniature flat, so they you know, they like appliqued onto here. These. So I'm going to make some more of them. I want to make about 5 or 6 of them and just place them in between. I don't want to put anything else on that's big because I think it'll overface it. And I am now in the middle of making my gnome for the inside. So I'm hoping that the gnome will be done over the weekend, and then I can start to put my decorations up. So I'm really pleased with it. I've gone completely away from the pattern. But I don't mind that. Sometimes it's nice to just get the pattern and change it up a bit to how it suits you, because there's a big bow here, a crocheted bow, and I do not like that at all. So I'm just going to hang mine with some really nice autumnal themed ribbon. So yeah, all I've got to do is a few more of these, finish the gnome off, and then I can hang this. So hopefully next time you see this, it will be hung up somewhere on display in my house. I will leave the link for this pattern down below, but what you have to bear in mind, I have changed it up. And I've used all sorts of yarn for this. I've used, I think it's all been sheepies, but I've used Soft Fun. I've used Katona. And have I used anything else? Let me see, I have to hold it up to you. No, this was done in Katona, as was this, as was this. Yeah, I've just used Soft Fun and Katona. And yeah, really, really pleased with it. Like I say, another probably 2 hours of crafting and then constructing it with a bit of ribbon, it should be done. So that is almost finished. Hopefully I can use that. See, like that as a thumbnail. What do you think? Look at that with the machine right in the middle of the hole. Anyway, so that's my autumnal wreath. And then the next thing that I am in the middle of making, and I am very slow at these kind of things, but it's just how I am. I spoke to Alex last night. Well, when I say I spoke to her, I messaged her, and I spoke to and asked her, how do you manage to make your socks so quick? And she just says that when she loves sock making, and when she starts them, she just starts them and never does anything else. She just starts them and works all the way through and finishes. And I think that's my problem, because I can't stick to one thing. I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then backwards and forwards. And I think that's why it's sort of trying, you know, just at the moment, it's taking me so long to finish anything. Maybe I need to stick to one thing. What do you think? Do you think that'd work? No, I don't either. Anyway, this is my socks that I'm making, and it's in this really cute bag. Look at those umbrellas. And I had this made for me by a vintage Lizzie. Isn't it lovely? And down at the bottom somewhere is a lavender sachet. And look at the lining of the sheep. I'm sure I've used this fabric before. And then she's got one of the lovely labels there. So I haven't got the sock pattern. I'm sure these are called the Puffle Socks. I'll put a picture in somewhere for you to see. I don't know what I'm using. It's out of stash. So I am doing the Puffle Socks, and this is for, I'm taking part in Alex from My Yarny Corner and Sue. I'm not sure of Sue's name on Instagram or Facebook, but I will find out for you. And I am taking part in their Spooky Feet Mal. Is it Spooky Feet Mal? And again, I'll put the hashtag down for you. And I am doing it in 2 stripes. So I am using this grey, and I am using this it's like a pink and white speckled with tiny, tiny bits of grey in. And it looked quite nice together. Now, this is how far I've got. You ready for this? That's it. But having said that, I have got a heel in as well. Which for me, I mean, I could put them on a sock blocker to show you really, but I'll just push them down a little bit. Don't really want to do that until they're finished. I feel like they actually seem quite small, but they're 64 stitches, and I've tried them on and they do fit. This side here, where I've changed, can you see? Where I've changed colour is not quite as neat as that side. Or is that the untidy side? See, I can't tell. No, I think this is the untidy side. And then that is the tidier side. But this pattern is brilliant. I really, really like it. I'd like to make this pattern just in one colour without swapping and changing. I think that'd be quite nice. So you've got all this texture on the front of the sock here, and then on the back and on the foot it's just plain, so when it's in your shoe obviously it's not going to irritate you. Isn't it lovely? I have pulled my yarn there is actually 4 rows there, but I pulled it that tight to try and stop it from laddering. I've distorted it, but I'm hoping that that will come out with some blocking in the wash. So that is the other thing that I'm working on. And obviously my gnome for my wreath. But I've got so much that I want to do. I just need to, I don't know, I just need to calm down. I keep buying things that I see. Like I've been to Yarndale and I bought so many things that I really didn't need, and I said that. But I just couldn't resist, and I think to myself, when am I going to make these? So what I need to do now is I just need to rein it in a little bit, try and get some of the things made that I've bought, and then maybe I'll feel a little bit better. Because I've got something else to show you that well, I haven't bought it. Tim's bought it for me as part of my birthday present. But still, it's another thing that I bought. Anyway, I'm waffling. So that is in my lovely little bag. So I've got 2 things to show you that I have finished. One of them I haven't got here, but I have got one of them, so I can show you that. My daughter, a while back now, Katie, my daughter, who lives miles away from me, well, I feel like it's miles away, asked me would I make her an artisan apron. And I can't remember who it's by, the lady. I have the pattern's over here. I can't remember what she's called. I'll put the name on the screen for you. And she asked me would I make her one of these artisan aprons. So I said yeah, and it's like anything else. I keep thinking I'll get round to it. Anyway, I thought the poor girl has waited long enough. So not last week, the week before, I got to it, and over a couple of days I made her the artisan apron. Like I say, I haven't got it because I've posted it to her, but I have asked her and she sent me some pictures, so I will put the pictures of Katie modelling her apron up now. Right, what do you think? I was really, really pleased with it. So I've got mine here, so I'll stand up and show you mine. I made this, you can't see it, can you? But I made this, ages and ages ago. And I embroidered here, Crafty Clegs. And then I've got all my family to write the name on it. Well, this is Catherine and Robert and my 2 girls. I haven't got Katie and Justina to do it yet. Every time they come, I keep forgetting. And I'm going to embroider that. And I actually made this apron so I could practice embroidery. And that's how far I've got. Crafty Clegs. I know. But I actually really like this apron. It's a crossover at the back, as you'll have seen. It is one of the easiest things to make. I was really, intimidated by it. The pattern, I was quite intimidated by it. But when I read it and then started to cut out the pattern and put it together, honestly, it's so easy to construct. So, yeah, I made her one of those. And, of course, now she said to me, I spoke to her the other day and I said, are you enjoying your apron? She said, I absolutely love it, Mum. She said, I feel that I need one for every season. So now she wants a Christmas one next. So watch this space. Right, so the 2 finished items. One of them, you might have already seen, is my Hexagon cardigan. I finished my Hexagon cardigan. This is made in Stylecraft Special DK. I'll pop it on for you and you can see it. If you've already seen my Yarndale video, you'll have seen this. But we all made, isn't it lovely? I am thrilled with it. We all made one of these cardigans because we felt like we should. I'm a bit of a busty woman, so it doesn't really meet. I could have done with it being a bit bigger, to be fair. I feel like it's not quite as loose as I'd like it. But yes, Karen and Dawn made one, and did Laura. But I am definitely going to make another one of these. But I have decided that, I'll have to take it off, it's very warm. I have decided that I'm going to make one in a solid colour. Now, I quite fancy either a taupe, quite a deep taupe, or a cream. I'm not sure. There's so many different patterns for these online, and some of them are purchase patterns. This was a purchase pattern. It was a Serdar pattern. And again, I'll leave all the info down below for you. Oh, excuse me, I can't remember the name of it all, of these colours. I know that this is mushroom, and I know that this is meadow, and no, there's no point in, I can't remember. But I really enjoyed making that. So yeah, I'd really like to make another one of those. Because again, I was quite pleasantly surprised. You know how you can be a little bit intimidated by things? Because I'm not, if you're a regular around here, you'll know I'm not a massive garment maker. And when Karen said, why don't we all make a cardigan? I thought, oh, I'll never be able to do that. And I have made crocheted garments. Well, when I say crocheted garments, I think I've made one, possibly two, crocheted cardigans in the entire time I've been crocheting. And that has turned out fantastic. I'm really, really pleased with it. Like I say, I think because I'm quite a busty lady, and I've got quite a broad back. I've always been very broad on my back. So I think I should have perhaps done a size up, but never mind. I mean, it fits. It does. It's not that it's too small, I couldn't wear it, but I would have liked it a little bit bigger, and that's a large. I will leave the information down below for that. It was a Serdar pattern, and I'll leave the number for you to find it. So I'll finish that in September. And last but no means least, I finished my October, this is in the diary, Flower Fairer, and she is the Acorn Fairer. I said it before and I'll say it again. They're not nice to make, these. It's not that they're not nice to make, they're just really, really fiddly. The wings, and all the fairies have wings. I think that is the most difficult part for me. Because I am quite particular about my amigurumi, and as much as she looks okay in the camera, she definitely isn't. Her wings are not right. I think I've got them on back to front. I'm not really sure what I've done with them, and I'm just not 100% happy with her. I mean, like I say, she's okay, and she'll be loved and put on display all throughout autumn because she is an acorn, the Acorn Fairer. But yeah, I would prefer a more simpler pattern. I said it about the last one I made the December one first, and as much as I love them, they're just so fiddly. Now, maybe if I did all of them as I got going, I would be better. Who knows? But it is a pattern out of which I got in, I think it was December last year. I think it was in December's issue of Simply Crochet. Or was it Crochet Now? I can't remember. I'll let you know. And I used Rikorumi cotton DK with a 2.5mm hook and a 2mm hook. The hooks changed for different parts on the fairy. She has got a wooden skewer through her head because she was very floppy. So I put a wooden skewer through her head to help her give a little bit of support. I love her little ears. So she's got tiny, can you see that? Little pixie ears. It's not that I don't like her. The only one I do love her, I just feel that it's not as neat and perfect as I would have liked it. I did make one small mistake. When you was changing colour here, if you can just see on the arm there, you just did one single round of this burnt orange, and I was supposed to do it through the back loop only, and I didn't. And that was where you were supposed to pick up stitches in the front loop and do a bit of a ruffle round well, what would be the top of her sleeve on a garment. But I couldn't do that. I did try it, but it looked very messy, so I took it out. So yes, this is October's Acorn Fairer. Poor little thing. And I've put her a little bit, I'm not showing you too closely because you'll be able to see, but I put her a little rosebud on the back there. And she will go in pride of place on my shelf downstairs in the dining room. It's not a really good angle where I am, is it, to show you things? It's, yeah, I need to reposition myself, I think, for podcasting. Anyway, so yeah, that is the only thing, or the only things that I finished, which for me isn't very much. But, you know, we all go through months like that, don't we, where, you know, it's just been a busy month. I have just had a busy month. Getting things ready for my holidays, making things for the holidays. Like the cardigan, I was working, you know, on it quite a lot. And, yeah, I shouldn't make excuses, should I? It's just been one of those months where there's not that much to show you. But before I go, I've got a little bit of a shop update to show you. I wasn't going to do any more Halloween themed bags, but after I'd done my last update, I had a couple of people reach out to me and say, can I order one? Because I said, if you want one, let me know. So a couple of people have ordered them, and then a few other people have asked me. So I've just done 4 more little bags, and we've got some stitch markers and things that's going to go in the shop. Hopefully they'll be in the shop tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I'm just going to try and get them in first thing in the morning, and then they'll be in tomorrow. But let me show you what Timothy has bought me as part of my birthday present. I'm so spoiled. Now, this has got nothing to do with knitting and crocheting, but I'm still going to show you anyway because I'm sure you'll be interested. He has bought me, you all know I have the Daphne's Diary magazine. Well, they have only brought out an advent calendar. So he's bought me the Daphne's Diary advent calendar. Oh, I am thrilled. Now, I'm not going to take it out of the box. This is the actual advent. Isn't it beautiful? And it's in like a little dresser that you can use either on your, like on my desk here. I'll probably use all these drawers for storage, putting in stickers and my washi tapes and all different kinds of things. But I'm not going to take it out of the box and show it to you properly because I'm going to do that when it gets nearer to the time. So yes, he has bought me this wonderful advent. Oh, there it is. So that is what you can, that's the dresser, and it opens into that. Oh, isn't it fabulous? I love it. I have been so spoilt this year with advents. I really have. And Tim's treated me to all of them. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased. So I just wanted to share that with you. I will share it with you in December. Now, I don't know if you remember, but a couple of videos ago, I was asking you about changing I have another channel, a second channel for my paper crafting, and it is the Journaling Chronicles, and it just doesn't roll off the tongue very well, I don't think. And so I put it out there that I wanted to change my name. And you know, I've had some fantastic suggestions, and Tim and I have thrown it backwards and forwards to each other, and we just cannot decide. So again, I want to say that I'm not going to rush into it. There is a few different things that people have said that I sort of see the sense in it. Like a couple of people have said you need to sort of keep it like, maybe I could have Jeanette's junk journaling, or maybe Crafty Clegg's journaling, so it's easier to find, because a lot of people struggle to find my other channel. So yeah, we're still thinking about that. I don't want to rush into it, but I think it's going to have to be something that's associated with this channel, like Crafty Clegg's journaling, or maybe, I'm not sure, something else we might come up with, just so it's easier for people to find. Anyway, so it's been a really short one for me this time, because I haven't got that much to show you. So I'm going to do my shop update now. So if you're not in the market or interested in anything like that, I will say goodbye. Thank you very, very much for watching. And please don't forget to press that like and subscribe button, as this does help my channel grow. And I am vlogging, like I say, and that will start tomorrow. So until then, take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye. Right, everybody, I'll quickly show you what I've got. The stitch markers are not on cards or anything ready like that yet, so I'm not going to show you them because they're difficult to show on camera. But I will just show you the few bags that I've made. So I ordered some more fabric because people wanted me to make more, so I have made another one of these. So this is the black cat and the pumpkins. I love that. These are all good. Well, I think they're good sizes. Depends what you want to make. You see, I'm not a big, like a sweater that doesn't, you know, I don't have that in a bag. I have it in a big basket. But in here, you could fit your socks, amigurumi, mittens, hats, cowls, shawls, anything like that. So we've got this one, which I think is really cute. Then we've got the fabulous, I love this, all black cats. Isn't it lovely? They're all got black lining. And then I ordered some more of this because that went quite quickly, and another couple of ladies ordered it, so I had enough fabric to make one more. And then I made this one, and this is the bats with the spider's webs, and again that's black. And then I just had enough of the fabric left to make a couple of DPN holders. Aren't they lovely then? I love this fabric. So that is all I've got to go in the shop. Like I say, hopefully these will all be in the shop by tomorrow. Whether I will be podcasting in October, I don't know. I might do, because I am only podcasting Monday to Friday. Going to have the weekends off because Tim and I don't really get up to much at a weekend. We tend to do everything in the week, what we're going to do, go out for walks, have days out and things like that. We like to leave the weekends free for everybody who's at work all week, and, you know, we don't want to busy up the roads when it's not necessary. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I know I've just said I'm not doing it a weekend, but because it's day one, I wanted to come back and say hello, and, you know. But after that, it will just be Monday to Friday. Okay then, so thank you very much for watching. And again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I shall see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.